I felt happy. I was just smiling. Yes, I was sad, but at the same time, there was periods of smiling, of just being like, wow, like Lola, you're resting, bro. Like, I'm looking just at your body, and your body's not moving. You're not breathing. Hi. I was actually gonna write everything down, but I couldn't. Um, yeah, I don't know. We had to put Lola down today. Um, she had cancer. It's like a tumor cell, like a mast tumor is what she had, and it's spread internally. And we were gonna. It's all just crazy, like the way that it happened, that it is happening. She was supposed to have surgery, but we were supposed to. She was supposed to get some exams done, some tests done to see if just that, if the cancer hadn't spread internally to the organs. Because if it had, then surgery was not an option. You know, it was just chemo. But we weren't gonna do chemo. We were gonna treat her with plant medicine, with Chinese plant medicine. And I researched and I came across that this type of cancer can be treated with Chinese medicine, plant medicine. And we got the stuff and everything. And tomorrow she was supposed to go in and her have her exams done to see what we were gonna do. And then yeah, and then this morning it was crazy. I went to yoga practice, and when I came out, I had like a bunch of calls from my mom and my sister, and a text message that Lila sent me saying that my mom wanted to put down Lola. And yeah, I called my mom, and it turns out that Lola spent like a really rough night. And yeah, it's just what it shows us, right? But I guess what it's showing me. I knew and I know that it all happens for a reason, and through the morning, like I was driving back home and I kept telling myself, or I was talking to God and I was telling him, I was like, God, like, what are you trying to show me from this? What are you trying to show me? What is the lesson that you're showing me if we do end up have to putting Lola down? We hadn't done that yet. And I see it, and when I saw her laying there, and when the decision was made to put her down, and like that became a reality, like there was just a lot of frustration in me, because of I couldn't do anything. I wanted to talk to the doctor because when they showed me Lola on FaceTime, when we were saying our goodbyes before they put her down, she looked lively. She looked good. And I was telling my mom, I was like, she looks good. And they told me it was because she was sedated and she didn't have pain. But my mom just kept telling me that I wasn't with her because I kept telling my mom, I was like, Mom, like, are you sure? Like, we have to put her down because literally the medicine that we were gonna treat her with, like, is coming in like today or tomorrow. And I had read a lot of testimonies from people whose pets had been cured through this medicine, through the plants. And I wanted to do that, and I kept telling my mom, I was like, just wait, and let's treat her. But only she knew, my mom, only she knew, because she was there, and she saw Lola and she spent the night with her, and she said that Lola had a super rough night. She was throwing up all night. She was crying, and then this morning Lola woke up and her chest was swollen, her legs were swollen. So there was our answer. The cancer had indeed spread internally, and my mom saw that, and she made the decision, and that frustrated me. The fact that I could have done something about it. I was in the process of doing something about it, of treating Lola with this medicine, but it was too late, It was too late. It was too late. And for me personally, like that is the message that God is showing me. Speed. Speed, Gibran. Because you have planned all of these things. You want to do all of these things with your life. But I don't take action. And I wait and I wait and I wait. And I think I have all the time in the world because time is really an illusion. And I think I have all the time in the world. But in reality, like, I guess it takes death, to really show you and put it right here in your eyes. Like, hey, you don't have all the time that you need, that you think you have. And if you wait, it might be too late, like it was with Lola. I feel like I waited too long for the treatment, and at the end of the day, I still believe that everything is perfect, that God really created it in that way because we were meant to learn from it. So that is the message so that's the message that Lola's death is bringing me. That I need to take action, and I need to take action fast on what I want to do, what I'm meant to do, share my gift, share the knowledge, share the medicine. But I don't do it. I don't take action. And that has been a repeating factor in my life for a long time. But now it's like, it's so real because I'm living by myself. And it's like, yo, bro, like this is it. This is life. And it's just showing me again, bro, that there's no time to waste. Like, because you don't know. I'm here one day. And then the next day I'm gone, and then that means I have to come back to this plane because I didn't learn what I was meant to learn. And I don't want to make that mistake again because I've made it because I'm here. So I'm learning. I'm still learning. I didn't learn from my past life, so I had to come back and learn from this one. But you know what? I also realized that I wasn't about to give myself the time to process this. Like, I literally got off the phone with my mom and sister, and I was gonna just head out and like do work stuff that I had to do. There was something inside me that said, bro, like you need to like write this down, and I realized that I was trying to not feel subconsciously. I was trying not to process all of this. Even in my stomach, like that's why I'm drinking this tea. It hurts. So, I know that I got a lot of shit. Literally, that I gotta process. This is the closest death has been to me, and I've thought about this too. I've thought about how I've seen death from afar, from family members, but not as close, friends and stuff. But this is the first time like a family member like died. That's a dog, but it's still family. The death has been around me, but from afar, and I've just been observing death. I see my family's pain. I see the suffering. But I understand that the soul lives on, and I understand that it's just a body, but I understand also the attachment and the suffering that comes with a family member passing away. But all I could do was observe, because I wasn't experiencing that. So experiencing the death of Lola, literally seeing her as she took her last breath, as the doctor put the little thing on her and said, your dog is no longer living. That was very much firsthand, and it was an experience that it's like weird because I felt happy. I was just smiling. Yes, I was sad, but at the same time there was periods of smiling, of just being like, wow, like Lola, you're resting, bro. Like, I'm looking just at your body and your body's not moving, you're not breathing, but I literally could feel her energy, and I could feel her spirit, her essence being much alive there. I felt like she was in the room just kind of watching and looking at everyone like, whoa, like what the fuck happened? Like, I'm not in my body anymore, I'm in the spirit world. That was my experience with death, seeing somebody die for the first time. And thank God, that it was just, I don't want to say it was just a dog, because obviously it's family and it's not just a dog. She was with us for like more than 10 years. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that even the closest death that has happened to me, I still wasn't able to experience it like there firsthand. Like, I wasn't there physically because they're in Houston and I'm here in Mexico. And I wish to experience it. I know I'm not saying I want someone to die, but I don't know, like, experiencing it this close, even though from afar, like, it just made me realize so many things because I was just looking there at Lola's body and like I was like, bro, like your body is you left your body. That's where we're all headed. And I was just telling her, I was like, return, Lola. I was like, you're home. You've returned. You've come back to the essence, which is consciousness. And she's complete with the oneness again. And for me to experience that and to feel that and to know that somebody that I personally love and grew up with and spent so much time with has returned to the oneness and being able to experience that and feel that, like, that was very much surreal. I don't know if that's the right word, but that was fucking like mind-blowing, bro. And I don't know how I'm gonna react when my mom dies and when my dad dies and my sister and my grandma. I don't know, and I don't try to go ahead and think about how I'll experience it, but it's just something that I ponder, and I ponder upon it much more right now. Anyways, I just wanted to document this because I had to get all of this out of my fucking head. Thank you so much to everyone who spent time with Lola. I remember now that I was we threw a house party and Lola bit Gio. He bit my friend Gio. He was just trying to grab her, and Lola jumped. I tried to give him a kiss, but he bit him. And he was like, "Oh, what the fuck? Your dog bit me, bro." And yeah, thank you for everyone who was part of her dream. That she was dreaming just like I'm dreaming and you're dreaming. We're all dreaming this fucking dream. So thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for your condolences. I don't know, I'm gonna keep processing all of this. It's so interesting. I don't know. At the same time, it's so intriguing experiencing death. At the same time, it hurt. You know, it hurts. I don't know. I don't feel attached. And I guess it's different because I've been in Mexico for the past 3 years, but I don't feel attached. For me, it's more of a intrigueness of an observation, I guess, because I've become so observant of everything that happens to me. And Osho says that the problem with suffering, why there is suffering, is because we try to take action instead of just observing what happened, and accepting everything as is and understanding that it's perfectly designed that way for our learning, for our growth. Oh yeah, and Osho says that we must become a silent witness, be an observant. So I'm in the process of observing myself experiencing death. Well, cheers to anyone and everyone who has experienced somebody transcend. You can connect with them. You can feel them. You can. It's that physical attachment. That's what we must let go of. Attachment to nothing, bro. Attachment to absolutely nothing, because attachment is where pain comes from and suffering from attachment. That's the reason why there shouldn't be any attachment. But I understand there is, and I understand it hurts. You know, fuerza to everyone and anyone who has experienced death from a family member. I cannot imagine what that is going to be like. So fuerza, strength to anyone and everyone who needs it, who needs to hear this message, who has lost someone recently. Detach from the physicalness and connect with the oneness, connect with God, meditate, go inward, and there will be everyone that has been in your life, even Lola. So Lola, thank you, girly girl. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like, follow, comment. Let me know below. What do you think about death? What do you think about all this fucking craziness that I just ranted out? I guess with this video, you can kind of see a peek as to what is coming. Because this is what I believe. This is what I want to speak on spirituality, on death, on detachment, on everything. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Don't forget to breathe consciously whenever you're feeling anxious, sad, lonely, stomach problems, any kind of problem. You're going to inhale deeply through your nose and exhale out your nose as well. But when you inhale, you're going to want to expand your belly, and exhale, contract your belly. Buyai breath. It's a science that cures.